Alright, so we've identified the fact that right now we have 19 prospects in the United States. And we created the query which found that information. And that's the way it is right now. Of course, that's not the way it's going to be forever, right? We're going to add contacts to our database. We're going to delete contacts from our database. And I want this on a weekly basis. So let's just pretend that we've been through a week and we've added another contact. And then what we're going to do is see the value of having the query already in place. So what we're going to do is we're going to go over to the navigation bar and click on Contacts, which is going to take us back into Contacts view. And then what I'm going to do, the easiest way to do this, to add another contact, is just to press Insert on the keyboard, just to press the Insert key. Notice now that we're looking at we're looking at 1 through 134 contacts. In other words, what we're doing is we've got 134 contacts instead of 133 because now we've got this blank contact. Now, all I want to do, I'm not going to spend a lot of time putting information in about this contact. We'll just call him Albert Einstein. Okay, so Albert Einstein is his name, and guess what his ID status is? You guessed it, he's a prospect. So we're going to click on the drop down and we're going to identify him as a prospect. And then what else about Albert Einstein would be interesting? His country, right? He's in the United States. Okay, so we could scroll all the way down to get into the U's, but I could also just start typing, right? Type United and then S, United States. Okay, so we've got him identified as a prospect in the United States, and now he's on our database. So now he should also be included in that query, right? Well, instead of having to recreate the thing, what I can do is just use it. So what I'm going to do now is go up to the menu bar and click on Lookup, and then come down to Advanced and over to Advanced Query. But now when Advanced Query opens up, instead of creating one, what I'm going to do is use one I already have. Now we could click on File and then Open, but there are also icons. There's a little tiny menu bar here, and we can just click on Open, and look, US Prospects Query. So I'm going to click on Open here, and notice that it's all filled in. And then I'm going to click on OK, and it says, do you want to replace the lookup? Sure. Click on OK. And let's see what we get. Well, we've got 20 of them, and look, Albert Einstein is one of them. So as you can see, once we have the query created, then we can use it over and over again. And the value of that is the more complex the query is, the better, because you create a good query for yourself that gives you exactly the information that you want. You only have to create it once, but then you can use it on an ongoing basis as your database changes. So that's the real value of the queries. Now we can also group one query to another query, and we'll take a look at that next.